Welcome back. Still tuned into the market. It's a firm trade setup this morning yet again. So let's find out some top ideas that our chartists are betting on. Dr. CK Narayan as well as Kunal Bothra joining in to share with us their calls. Dr. Narayan, first up to you. What are you betting on this morning?
Good morning, Aman. Good morning, everybody. SGX continuing to indicate that we should have an upward tick. The difference between the last two sessions when the market was up and today could only be the fact that A, it is a weekend, so people generally tend to take some profits off the table if prices are at high levels. B, 2 days of rise would definitely have created or induced people into creating some fresh long positions. Now, these also will await higher market levels to exit the long. So therefore, I would suggest that higher levels today should not be used to buy into, and we should avoid chasing stocks, and we should be rather careful about what we get into. And for that, I think news-based stocks would be the best bet. Motherson Sumi is one of the stocks that I'm recommending. They have announced plans of reorganization, which the market seems to have received well and pushed up the stock. I see the stock continuing till about 112 targets, so buy with a stop at about 99. UBL has been on the fringes of breaking out into a strong uptrend and reasserted those intentions yesterday. So maybe UBL should be one of the stocks that might participate in today's market, take it up higher, targeting 1080. So initiate long with a stop loss 1030.
Looking at some of those newsmakers in today's trading session, that's the strategy that CK is adopting. What about you, Kunal, this morning? What are some of the fresh recommendations?
Well, good morning, Avan. Good morning, everyone. I'm also going with a couple of buy calls. The first one is about Tata Steel. Now, what's actually happening is many of these large cap names, they've been forming some very similar chart patterns. It's more or less like a bullish flag or a pennant formation for many of the large cap names. So we need to see how the market reacts to this. Whether it's a consensus breakout for all of them or whether it's very, very specific to the individual stocks or not. So I picked up Tata Steel in that regards. It's a buy, short-term targets to be kept at 364. Stop loss could be kept at 317. Even I have picked up Motherson Sumi. In fact, yesterday on the closing show as well, I had given this as a buy call. Again, the stock coming back after this almost a 1 month of sideways range, closing about that 100 mark, good volumes, good breakout on charts as well as decent indicator patterns. So I think on the back of all of that, I believe Motherson Sumi could also see a decent upside from current levels. 110 plus is where I would keep the initial targets, and stop loss could be kept at 99.
Okay, that's the view coming in from a chartist with some interesting recommendations. Getting a move on, let's focus in on PI Industries, and we clearly have the news break yet again on ET Now that has been confirmed with respect to their QIP fundraise. What are the details? What's the quantum? What does this mean for the company? Let's take it across to Vivek. He joins in with all those details. Vivek.
Well, that's right. So PI Industries Day for yesterday 18 now told you that PI Industries was looking to launch a QIP of close to 2,000 crore rupees. Now remember, even in February as well as March, the company was looking to go ahead and do a fundraising round of close to the similar amount. However, the company was forced to call off this particular fundraising round, given the fact that capital markets worldwide were in a bit of a turmoil. So day first day, we told you that now the QIP is back on the table, looking to raise close to 2,000 crore rupees. And the main rationale for this particular capital raise was the fact that the company is looking at inorganic expansion opportunities in South America as well as Latin America. Also, the company wanted to go up and shore up its capital buffers. So now what they have done is that, remember, the floor price is something that the company has said. The floor price is set at 1,534 rupees a share. So, that we are talking about a dilution of close to 10%. The other thing that you need to keep an eye out for is July 7th is the date on which the company has said that it will go ahead and allot the preferential issue. What we understand from our sources is that the issue has been extremely well received by most of the long-only funds. And in fact, the book is set to be filled with quite a few marquee names. Interesting to see July 7th, what kind of names come in, and also interesting to see, how exactly the market reacts to this particular piece of information in today's trading session.